Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Into the windup and the pitch. Darren James comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. James is retired. 2 down now. Striding in once again, Darren James,
and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
And that misses for ball 1.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
All right, 1 time here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Santana rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So stepping in, Jose Abreu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ripped on the ground to first, and he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Here's a look over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. Ready for another chance? Darren James. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
Now here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard up the middle to Lewitzki. He gathers the throw. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out.
baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin. Blake Snell will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great. It's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. He's got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch and see how this one unfolds.
And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And the average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Troy Tulowitzki.
No out.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Lifetime against Martin Perez. 0 for 8.
Emilio Bonifacio.
Chopped weakly to the left. James gloves it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And will have... Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung it...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit.
Well, that base hit right there gives him a 9-game hitting streak.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. He singled his last time up. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there he goes towards second. And here's a ball hit in the air. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday. You know, the conversation before the game was their offense going to be able to do anything today? Right there, that one run might be enough to kind of propel them into a good stretch now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready now, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Danny Santana.
Hey, come on now.
On a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Colin Walsh. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 3-0 pitch on its way. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. In is Gerardo Parra. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Here it is on 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is into right field. A base hit. 1 run is scored.
Wow, well, that's a combination of a little bit of speed and luck. He pulls the ball into the hole right there. You're going to drive in that run, and they have no play on you.
Digging in once again, Darren James. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
James.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, Darren James. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though. Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Emilio Bonifacio.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Evan Longoria.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now a bunt attempt here. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They won't make a dent in us. So digging in now, Darren James. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Let her rip one time.
The 1-0 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lined back over second. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Stepping in, Jose Abreu. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. So striding forward now, Gustavo Gonzalez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, there's so many things that came into that.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done.
Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Tonight it's game 3 of the sport. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
And they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the 9th.
Hey, hop back. Keep it up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, another base hit from him, and I tell you what, he's been impressive on this road trip. He's making a huge impact not only on his team, but on the team that he is facing.
Batting 4th.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away.
Let her rip. Let's go.
And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Come on now, Rip.
And again a throw. And the runner back. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
James.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Look out, 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And look out, a fastball that misses badly inside.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire. At the plate, Darren James. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Darren James.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So stepping in, David Lustig.
Number 10, David Lustig.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. This one's down to third. Scooped up. There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is settling in now. Darren James. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
To see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Calling for it. Perez looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here, and another save.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-game series looked real promising. You win the first game, then you lose the next 2, and all of a sudden you're sitting here in the 4th game going, this game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base. Here comes the 0-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Bonifacio is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's always a long ball threat, currently fourth in the American League in that department. Count is full. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Darren James.
Now batting, third baseman, Darren James.
This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. It's one run on one hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Stepping in, Darren James, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
The pitch. This is pulled into right. Smith is there to put it away for out number 1. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. James fields it cleanly, and the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Into the box, Darren James. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats.
Hey, let her fly. Let her
1-1.
Right
Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Line to the right side. Smith is there, and he has it for the out.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend. Digging in, the switch hitter, Darren James, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. swing and a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't. Striding in once again, Darren James. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Get your pitch, drive it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
No, that's low.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. 2 down, runners at first and second. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Grounded to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yeah. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. His prior history versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit. The run scores from second. It's 8-0. Ready once again, Darren James. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he misses with it. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
The next 3-2. And another foul ball.
All right, come on now. What time? Let it fly. Laser.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Puig rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now an 8-1 game. Ready for another chance. Jose Abreu. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Cabrera is there for it. And that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pollock. 1 out.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that.
The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now at the plate, Darren James, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. This is line to left. Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Huff. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Hit hard on the ground to third. James gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Darren James. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
The 0-2 home. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Dixon Machado. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one's down to third. James is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Stepping in, Darren James. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Another hit in the inning. The second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Now batting, Jose Abreu coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. 13 base hits in 55 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through. A base hit. Hosmer is on his way home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
Set to go now, Gary Sanchez. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James.
Darren James.
Hey, let it fly.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So striding in, Jose Abreu. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. No run. So stepping in, Darren James. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Upton's under it. One down. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch turned on down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, that base hit right there.
Now to the plate, Darren James. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Third baseman, Darren James.
You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The 0-1 on its way. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's
Here
go.
he comes again. 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Martinez has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. 6-1 the final tally today. The Detroit Tigers pick up win number 20.
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column.